All right, folks, we're starting out laying down today so that we can let the spine just kind of relax and lengthen onto the floor. So maybe wiggle until you're super comfortable. Close your eyes. And just taking a moment to start being aware of breath. All the breath coming in on the inhale, filling the rib cage, belly. And empty the lungs on your exhales. Let's take several rounds of big breath. Breathing through your nose as much as you can. With your inhales, see if you could cultivate a feeling of big expansion across your chest, especially where we tend to get a little bit locked up. But also see if you could feel that expansion in your low back. So as your belly puffs open on the inhale, as the diaphragm draws down toward your hips to pull the air in, see if you could feel your low back expanding down toward the mat. Cultivating some extra space there. And if you put a little constriction, just a slight, almost like you're trying to whisper, make your breath make a whispering sound in your throat, okay? So that you hear it in your ears. Then you'll have what the yoga people call ujjayi breath or victorious breath going on, okay? This is a warming breath. Breath makes a big sound coming in and a big sound coming out. It reminds me of the sound of waves, or maybe the sound of wind in the trees. Let's start to move a little bit, okay? So if you bend your knees, bring your feet up close by your hips and take the feet a bit wide. I like to take them out really wide, but you decide. We can start dropping the knees side to side, so windshield wipers. I like starting off here because we can move the hips around and warm them up and wake them up. But we also waken up the low back and possibly realigning it a little bit. If there are any little adjustments that need to be made, the low back will tend to recalibrate here. So you might feel some pops. As long as they feel good, then that's great. I just want to remind you, if you ever feel any bad feelings or pain on the mat, stress, strain, then just back off of what you're doing. Take a break. We only want to feel good on the mat. Let's move the knees downward a little bit more actively, so a little bit more firmly, down toward the mat, down toward the floor. Activating that inner and outer hip. And feel that twist moving way up to your middle back. And the next time your knees point up, let's pause here and pull your knees so that they're right up over your hips and your knees are bent at a right angle, okay? And then if it's all right with your head and shoulders, peel your head and shoulders up off the mat. Okay, no pain in the neck, we hope. Any pain, just bring it down. But we want the neck long on all sides, right, left, front, back. So the chin is still moving away from your chest, okay? And we'll extend the legs up here. Go ahead and circle out your ankles. Beginning to feel your abdominis rectus, okay, your abs. Working your transversus abdominis is trying to pull your belly button down towards your spine. And if this is feeling okay and it's not too hard, you can reach your hands behind you. Okay, for a little extra, a little more. And see if we can just point the right toes at the front of the mat. And then back up. So left toes, front of the mat. We hover that left foot and back up. Right? And up. Left and up. Okay, I like to exhale when I extend the leg and inhale back up. Exhale, inhale. Keep going, a little core work. Warm you up. Keep that belly button pressing down. Keep the neck long. If this is too much, guys, just bend your knees, and you can keep them bent when you're not using them. Or don't extend them that close to the floor. And I'm showing you what that might look like if you just kept them far away from the floor. Keep it going. If it's really going well and you feel like you want a little extra, keep them close to the ground. Okay? Keep them close to the ground when you're not using them. Whew, really loading those abs. Let's do 3 more on each side. Two more. Last one. Nice. Bring the knees in. Go ahead and drop your feet to the floor, hands to the floor. And we'll do some bridges here. So we really woke up the abs and the front body there. Let's wake up the back body. So pressing your hips toward the ceiling. You can inhale or exhale here. Some people like it one way or the other. And then hips down. Okay, I like to inhale up and exhale down. Just keep breathing. Okay, as you move your hips up and down, keep the knees slightly squeezing together. So you want some engagement. And you want the neck long, so the nose is always pointed up and it never points at your chest or your knees. Okay, notice the glutes waking up, the hamstrings. Keep those knees engaging inward. As a matter of fact, as you move, could you keep that engaging inward idea, okay, with the whole of the insides of both your legs, so the inner surfaces of both legs trying to press inward, even your feet, even your arches. Activating those legs. Okay, next time you come up, hold there. And really activate your legs by squeezing them toward each other and trying to drag your heels toward your shoulder blades. Okay, if you like, you can bend your elbows here and more firmly press down in your elbows, shoulder blades, and even the back of your head. Breathe here. Let's get the right leg up in the air. Take a big breath in when it's up. And exhale, point the right toe at the front of the mat. Keep dragging the left heel towards you. Right leg up. Exhale, right leg out. Again, up. And out. Again, up. And out. 3 more times. Up. 2 more. Last one, up, hold it here, push the floor with that left heel and attempt to drag the left heel towards your shoulder blades again. If you need a break, of course, drop the right heel to the floor. But if you're feeling great, push through the right heel and move that toe toward the back of the mat behind your head. Strong in the legs, strong in the arms. 1 more big breath here. And right foot down. Boom. Left leg up. Big breath in when it's up. Exhale, left toe points at the front of the mat. We switched sides. Inhale up. Exhale out. Okay, keep that right heel attempting to drag towards your shoulder blades. So you're turning on your hamstrings when you do that. And we're warming them up big time. Next time the left leg is up, hold and breathe. Attempt to drag that right heel towards your back. Okay, maybe extend the left leg, maybe put the foot down. Hold, breathe. One more breath here. And we're letting it go. Left foot down. See if you can roll your spine down nice and slowly. And then we can maybe shake it out here a little bit. Maybe grab your knees and just circle the femurs in your hip sockets. Okay, circling out. Let's circle out the other way. And then grab behind your knees. And let's take a few rocks and rolls. So rock it up, roll it down. Back massage from the floor. See if you can come up and balance. Balance on your hips and your tailbone. All right, come up and hold it right here in your boat pose, Navasana. Okay, remember in Navasana, you can drop your hands and feet. You can always do that. But do keep the same angle between your upper body and your femurs, okay? It's about a right angle, sort of. So if it's okay to let go of your legs, go ahead and let go of your knees. Put your palms together. And maybe you decide to put your feet down if you need a little less work there. But we'll twist out to one side. Tap the floor with the fingers. Bring it up through center. Tap the floor on the other side. Think of inhaling through center. Exhaling, tap the floor on the other side. Inhale. Exhale. Keep it going. Warming up your core a little bit more here. Adding some twisting. So keep that spine long. If you want extra challenge, lengthen your legs too. Last challenge, feet come down. 2 more on each side. Last one on each side. Okay, when your fingers touch the floor, hold. You're looking out to one side. Open your arms wide. Breathe. Look at the back hand. Make a long spine. Come through center. Other side. Arms wide. Hold and breathe. Attempt to keep your spine long, even though it's challenging. Bring it back to center here. And drop your feet. Okay, feeling really super warm here, I hope. If you cross your ankles, you can just roll over onto hands and knees. And let's get a little wrist stretchy. If you flip your hand over so that you're looking at your palm and your fingers point back at you, you can just put it down under your right hand. We'll start with right hand under right shoulder. The palm is flipped up, fingers pointed at your knees. And we'll just do some cat-cows like this, just one hand flipped over. So heart pulling forward on your inhale. Push the floor away on your exhale. And let's take some more cat-cows like this. You follow the pace of your breath. Find some nice mobility in your spine. Maybe some nice release in your low back and your chest. And I want to encourage you to really drop your head and let it hang as you push the floor away into that cat pose. Next time you come through center, switch hands. We'll take the right hand back to normal. Flip the left hand over, point those left toes at your knees, and we'll take some cat-cows that way. Heart forward, inhale. Push the floor, exhale. Keep it going. Find kind of a fluid movement in your spine. Okay, so that you're not really sure where your cat pose ends and where your cow pose begins. Okay, very fluid movement. And then let's bring that left hand back to normal too. Okay, notice how the wrists feel after we open them up a little bit. Tuck your toes, friends. Let's get into a down dog here. Hips up and back. So very liberal down dog here. Walk it out. Walk your heels out. Notice how your calves and your hamstrings are doing, because you'll definitely notice right here when you walk it out. And then I like to kind of play around with walking the hips one way and walking them over to the other side. Getting a nice little side bend out of that, nice little side stretch. And then let's put some really good movement in the shoulder blades, circling them all around, all the places they can go. You might hear some crackles, and that's okay. Okay, rewind that. And then let's make sure we give the head a good shake. Yes. And no. And let's start to move a little bit, friends. Let's get warmer. Inhaling here, heart moves forward. Find your plank. Exhaling here, walk to your hands and fold. You might bend the knees really generously for now. With your inhale, roll yourself up. Press into your feet, stack your vertebrae. Reach up with your right knee. So the right knee is coming up. Okay. Exhaling here, single leg squat into your left knee. So you can do that with your right toes on the ground, okay? Inhale, back up to standing with that right knee up. Again, exhale, single leg squat coming down. Inhale, back up. One more single leg squat. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale here, send that right toe toward the back of the mat. Find a crescent lunge. Inhaling here, lift your heart up as you try to squeeze your knees toward each other. Okay, exhaling here, heart comes down. Reach your hands back. See if you can look at the back of the mat. Again, inhale, bring it up to crescent lunge. Think of peeling open front body. Now exhale, bring it down. Drop your head, reach back. One more time, big breath in. And bring it down. Nice, drop your hands here. Inhale, back to a plank. And exhale yourself all the way down. Pull yourself up into a little cobra for your inhale. Use your strong arms. Pull, pull, pull. And exhale. Let's meet in down dog. Take a little time here to walk it out. Okay. Nice liberal down dog. Notice where you're more tense in this posture, where you're feeling it. Maybe your hamstrings, maybe your shoulders. Okay, let's do the other side. Inhaling here, heart rolls forward to plank. Exhaling, step to your hands and fold. Bend those knees for now. Inhale, roll yourself up to standing. Let's get the left knee up in front. Left knee is up. Remember, you can put the left toes down if you need to, okay? Single leg squat on the right. Bend that right knee as you exhale. Inhale to standing. Again, exhale, drop into the right knee. Inhale to stand. Again, exhale, bring it down. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale here, send the left toes back to a crescent lunge. Inhaling, heart lifts, crescent lunge, knees are strong toward each other. Exhale, heart down, let your head hang, reach back. Again, inhale, bring it up, crescent. Exhale, bring it down. Again, bring it up. Last time, bring it down. Palms are down. Inhaling here, step it back to your plank. Exhale, come all the way down. Inhale for your cobra. Pull on that mat. Pull the heart up. Never push. And exhale, bring it to down dog. I'll meet you there. Walk it out a little bit more, friends. Notice how those legs are feeling. All right, let's keep moving. Inhale here. Let's get the right leg up and out behind. Exhale here. Pull the right knee to the right elbow. Inhale, send it back. Okay, this time exhale, pull the right knee to the right wrist. Can you touch the wrist? Inhale, send it back. This time, exhale, go for the armpit. Right knee to right armpit, close as you can get. Hold here. Squinch that knee up a little higher. Hold here. Push the floor. Push, push, push. You can drop the left knee if this is a little too much for you, okay? Push that floor. Pull that knee up. One more big breath in here. Hold here for your exhale. Inhale, send that leg back. Exhale, drop that foot between your hands. Boom. Inhaling here, crescent lunge. Okay, exhaling here, spin yourself out to warrior two. So dropping your left heel, open your arms out to the side, to the left. Okay, and here we are in warrior two, and I'll spin around to meet you. So let's activate this warrior two. To the best of your ability, press down into the outer edge of your left foot and try to drag your right heel towards your left. Okay, sink down into it. We want the shoulders over the hips, the ribs over the hips. Sometimes you'll notice that you're tending to lean forward toward that right hand. Just pull it back to center. And maybe sink a little lower. Make sure that right knee is pointed at the right middle toes. Okay, you ready to move a little bit? Here we go. Getting the legs warm. Inhaling here, extend that right knee. Get your arms up in the air maybe. Okay, as you exhale, bend the left knee. Okay, drop your hips toward the left foot. As you do that, could you flex your right toes and point them at the ceiling? Just go as low as you want to go. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. Back up on your inhale. Put that right foot down, reach up. Warrior two on your exhale. Let's do that again. Inhale, stand up tall, right leg extends, arms up. Exhale, right toes point up as you bend into that left knee. Drop as low as you want to go. Feel free to adjust your feet if you want to drop lower. Back up on your inhale. Warrior two on your exhale. One more time like that, friends. Big breath in, bring it up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale here, drop your left hand behind you. Reach the right hand up. Exalted warrior. Exhale here, all hands down inside that right foot. Back to down dog. All right, friends, take a few breaths here in your down dog, just walking it out. And let's take a little vinyasa just to clear the air. Inhaling here, find your plank. Exhale, hop or step to your hands. You decide and fold. Roll it up on your inhale. Reach up tall. Sit down very low into a chair. Squat on your exhale. Maybe look at your hands with your long neck. Inhale to stand. Maybe lift your heart. Exhale to fold. Come halfway up on your inhale. Look forward. Think of unrolling your spine. And big fold. Exhale. Palms are down. Inhale to plank. Maybe hop. Maybe step. Exhale all the way down. Inhale for your cobra. Pull heart forward. Pull, pull, pull. Exhale, down dog. Take a few breaths here. Again, down dog is always showing us the effects of the practice. Okay, you can feel the legs changing, feel the shoulders changing each time we come back to down dog. Let's do the other side, friends. Okay, making sure you're gripping the mat with those hands, lengthening on all sides of the belly, finding the right and left side smooshing in toward each other. Okay, here we go, second side. Inhaling, left leg up and out behind. Exhaling, drop that foot between your hands. Inhaling for a crescent lunge. Exhaling, spin it out to a warrior two on the right. So looking out to the right side. We'll spin around to meet you here. Okay, check out the left knee. Make sure it's pointing at those middle toes. Okay, pushing into that right foot as we drag the left heel toward the right foot. So we've got that inward engagement in the legs. That's our strength and stability. Roll the shoulder blades down. Maybe sink a little lower. Okay, we'll start moving a little bit here. So inhaling here, extend that left leg, arms up. Exhaling here, drop into that right knee. Drop the right hip towards your right foot. Make sure to get that left foot pointed up at the ceiling with the toe. Back up on your inhale. Exhale, warrior two. We'll do it 2 more times, okay? Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, drop into your lunge, Skandasana. Back up, inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Come on up, 1 more time. Inhale. Skandasana, exhale. Stand it up, inhale. Virabhadrasana, exhale. Inhale here, right hand behind you, drops, left hand reaches up, exalted warrior. All the hands down inside the left foot as you exhale back to down dog. Take a few breaths just to let all that wash over you. And then here's a little vinyasa. Feel free to skip vinyasa and take a break if you like. Heart moves forward on the inhale to plank. Exhale, hop or step forward and fold. Roll it up, inhale. Sit down into your chair squat. Exhale, look at your hands maybe. Inhale to standing, lift your heart. And exhale, fold. Halfway up for your inhale. Big fold, exhale. Palms are down here, inhale to plank. Hop or step. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Pull your heart up. Exhale, down dog. All right, friends. Let's get the right leg up and out. Bend the right knee and then circle out the hip. Just big, silly circles. You don't have to worry about leveling the hips off with the floor or anything. We just want to get some big movement in here. Circle it out the other way. And the next time that right knee is pointed out behind you, let's pause there and play around with some scorpion. So point the right toes to the left and breathe. Pause here. Let's make sure we're pushing it really hard into that right hand so that the shoulders are level. And at the same time, could you pull back on that left hip? Left hip is moving back, right hip is pushing, or right hand is pushing down, and those right toes are still creeping to the left. Now, it may be that you'd like to just stay right here. Maybe you feel comfortable allowing the right tippy toes to drop to the floor on the left, okay? Make sure your left leg is long and straight like you're in a side plank. And then you can reach the right arm up. Possibly, you can start to peel your heart and your right armpit open to the ceiling. And enjoy a nice heart opening here. Breathe. Remember to back it up if it ever feels like too much. Maybe make a cactus arm and peel your chest open. One more big breath here. And we'll spin it back around, right hand back on the floor, right leg back in the air. Take a big breath in right here. And exhale here. Draw your right knee across to your left elbow and pause. Extend that right leg out to the left side of your mat. So it's crossed over and your right foot is just about in line with your hands, okay? If you need a break, just drop your hips, no problem. But if you're feeling pretty good, let's flip it the other way. Let's get the left hand reaching up to the ceiling and breathe, okay? You might drop onto your inner left arch of your foot. Maybe make a cactus arm with the left arm this time. Big chest. Feel free to look wherever your nose naturally wants to point. One more big breath right here. And we're letting it go. All hands down. Right leg up and out behind you with a big breath in. And exhale, drop that right foot between your hands. Boom. Drop the back knee. Boom. Inhale and come on up to your low lunge. Okay, you can take your hands up for now and we'll just really activate those knees toward each other. So really warming the legs. Okay, knees trying to move toward the other. Lift that belly button in and see if you could lift the heart a little bit. Drag that right heel back. So this might be quite enough in your left hip flexor, okay? It might be super intense and you just want to stay right here. If you need to back it out, you can even put your hands on your right thigh and kind of back out a little bit. So don't feel like you have to go too far. But if you feel pretty good here and you want more, take your right hand to your right hip. Really extend through that left side and then reach over to the right. So a lot more opening available here. And that left hip flexor where we get so locked up. We hold so much tension in the hips. If you still want more, take your right fingers to the floor on the right and really reach over with that left hand. It might be fun here to turn this into a back bend and reach the right or the left fingers back a little bit. Make sure it feels good. Keep breathing and keep your legs strong. Don't let them fall asleep. One more big breath right here. And let's let it go. All hands down in front. Boom, boom. Tuck the back toes, down dog. Walk it up. Let's take a little vinyasa in between, okay? Heart moves forward. Inhale. Exhale to your hands. Fold. Roll it up. Inhale. Into your chair. Exhale. Standing on your inhale. Folding on your exhale. Halfway up. Inhale. Big fold. Exhale. Palms are down. Inhale to plank. Exhale down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Take a few breaths here, friends, in your down dog. Okay. We have one more side to do here. Notice how the backs of the legs feel. Let's get the left leg up, bend that knee, and start to circle it out. Really ridiculous, big circles. All the places your hip can go. And let's rewind that. And the next time the left knee points back, let's point the left toes to the right and pause here in scorpion. So very important in scorpion that we level the shoulders off with the mat. Notice how the left shoulder is trying to come up with the hip. Just push into the left hand until the shoulders level off. Pull back on the right hip And that's going to give us the freedom to explore this posture. Okay, anchor left hand, pull back right hip. Now we can move the left toes even further to the left, to the right if we choose. Please stay here if you like, or maybe you feel comfortable allowing the left tippy toes to come to the floor. Make your right leg long and straight like a plank leg, and maybe you want to peel your heart open to the ceiling. Big breath. Maybe cactus the left arm open. Look wherever feels natural for your nose. One more big breath right here. Then we're bringing it back around. Left hand back to the floor, left leg back in the air. Big breath in, extend that left leg. Exhale here, send the left knee to the right elbow and pause. Extending that left foot past the right side of the mat. Okay. If this is a little much and you just want to take a break, just sit down. If you're feeling pretty good, reach up with that right hand. Open up the chest on this side. Maybe cactus that right arm and peel the chest open even more. Remember to have a long neck. Should feel great in your chest and your heart space. One more big breath here, friends. And we're letting it go. Right hand back to the floor. Left leg back up in the air. Big breath in with the left leg out behind you. And exhale, drop that left foot between your hands. We're dropping the back knee. Inhaling here up to your low lunge. Here we are in our low lunge. We're pretty warm. Okay, so put some activity between those knees. The left heel is trying to drag itself back. The right knee is trying to be next to the left heel. Okay, the belly button scoops up and in, and the heart is lifting. And we might stay right here or kind of back out if it's a little too much. Hands on the left thigh to back out. But if all is going well, we can take left hand to left hip. Really lengthen that right side. So intentionally lengthen the right side and then reach over to the left. Keep the legs strong, okay? Sometimes we tend to forget about them and they get a little bit passive. I catch myself letting my legs just kind of clock off sometimes. Maybe you do too. So if you want more from this, you can drop the left fingertips on the left and reach that right hand even further to the left. Make sure it still feels good along the right side, right hip flexor. Maybe even you put a little back bend here by reaching that right hand a little bit back. Breathe into your chest, into your back, into your hips and your belly. One more breath. And let it go. All hands down inside that left foot, back to down dog. Walk it out here. And then one last vinyasa just to clear it out. Inhaling here, find your plank. Exhaling, hop or step to your hands and fold. Roll it up, inhale. Reach up tall. Sit down into your chair. Utkatasana. Come up standing and fold. Halfway up, inhale. Big fold, exhale. Palms are down, inhale to plank. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Okay, last down dog of the practice. Let's just check out how it feels. Noticing a difference in maybe the way the heels come to the mat. Maybe they come down more readily. Maybe the belly feels longer, the low back feels freer. Who knows? These are all things we might notice. One more big breath here in your down dog, friends. And let's let it go. Go ahead and drop down to your knees. Okay, sit your hips to one side. And let's take a half straddle, okay? So pull your left heel close into your hips and take your right leg out very long. Okay, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. Just take it out there somewhere. And then if it's kind of challenging to sit up straight with your right leg long, and for some of us that might be true, just put a little bend in it. Okay? No problem. But flex that right foot big time. Right hand comes to the left hip and grabs tightly. Left arm up. Big, long left side. So big breath in here. Pressing into that left hip on the floor, and exhale, reach over to the right. Don't feel like you have to go super far. Just reach over there. We'll do it again. Okay, come up on your inhale, pull yourself up. Reach a little higher with your left hand. Ground that left hip. And exhale, reach to the right. One more like that, okay? Big breath in, reaching up. Ground those hips. Exhale, reaching over. Let's breathe here. Okay, great side bend, great movement. So if you need a little break, you can put your right elbow on your right thigh and use it as kind of a little bolster to keep yourself supported here. Maybe even turn the top arm into a cactus arm and peel your chest open. If you're feeling pretty good and you'd like a little more, you can slide your right elbow down to the inside of your right knee and start to press the elbow into the knee, peeling and kind of twisting your heart open that much more. Okay, ask yourself, is the left hip still on the floor? Okay, it might not be. Put it down. Some of you are maybe thinking about wanting to grab your right foot with your left hand. That's great. Go ahead and do that. Okay. However, make sure to keep a long, spacious neck. Don't lose your neck. Feel all that space opening up in the left side of the low back. Good space. One more big breath in here, yogis. And let's come on up. You can put your fingers on the ground and press yourself back up here. And then let's pick up the left knee. Pick it up. Put the left foot on the ground and turn over to face the right foot. So we are now squaring off in the direction of that right foot. I want you to squeeze your knee close to you, as if you're trying to kind of fuse your left knee into your rib cage. All right, if this is quite enough, stay here. If you want to keep going, take your left arm on the inside of your left leg. Put that left hand on the ground, right hand on the outside of the right leg. Okay, notice how it's really hard to keep your left hip on the floor. Maybe you can lean forward and hook your left elbow in front of your left shin. Try it out. Just try hooking the tricep in front of the shin. See if that works. And then notice if you push the tricep into the shin, it propels your heart forward. Okay, try it a few times. If that feels great, then you can reach the left hand behind your back. Right hand can go looking for the left and they can grab each other. If you've got that leg bound up now, squeeze it so hard, okay? Trying to pull it into your ribs. Hold and breathe right here. Lengthen the spine with each inhale. And squeeze the leg a little tighter with each exhale. Okay, great, deep, deep hip release. So good for your low back. One more big breath right here. And then bring yourself up out of this one. Now we'll take the left foot to the other side of the right leg. Just plant it on the floor. And again, hold the leg close. It's in a little different place this time. So again, hold it as if you plan to smoosh it into your rib cage. Sit up nice and tall. And we'll turn it into a twist, looking over that left shoulder. Left fingers behind, lengthen the spine that much more. Long spine, inhales. Twist from the belly button up on the exhales. Remember to keep the hips heavy on the mat, especially the left. And use your strong belly muscles. With each exhale, your belly button does pull in towards your spine. If you want a little more for the last few breaths here, take your right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Okay. Deepen that twist even more. Make sure that left hip can come down. As you're ready, friends, let that twist go. Come on back to center. Let's shake out both the legs here. Just lengthen, shake them out. And we'll switch sides. We'll just do the other side now. So the left leg is the one out long to the side. The right heel is the one we're pulling in now. And make sure you can sit up tall. If you can't sit up tall, it feels a little uncomfortable, just bend the left knee. No problem. Left hand to right hip. Right hip is heavy. It's our anchor. Put that thing down. Inhaling, right arm up. Really reach. Exhaling, reach to the left. Don't feel like you have to go super far. We're going to do it again. Inhaling, reach it up. Get a little longer on the right side. Exhale, reach it over to the left. One more time, okay? Bring it up. And bring it over. Hold right here. Just breathe. Okay, option A. Left elbow to left thigh. Taking it easy here, maybe cactusing the top arm open. Option B, want to go a little further. Drop that left elbow and push the elbow into the knee. Think of pushing into that elbow to revolve the chest open. Okay, option C, you want to grab that left foot with your right hand. Do it, okay? But keep your spine long, especially your neck, and see if you could keep the right hip grounding. One more breath here, yogis. And we're coming up, so maybe push your fingertips into the floor and help yourself up. Let's pick up the right knee and point it up. And we're changing our orientation to face over by the left foot now. So squaring off the shoulders and hips on that left foot, just squeeze the right knee in as if you want to squish it into your ribs. And then maybe stay here. Maybe take that right elbow on the inside of your right leg and think of hucking that right tricep onto your left shin. Experiment with pressing the heart forward. See how that feels. That might be quite enough today. Feel free to stop right there or keep going. Put the right hand behind your back. Left hand finds its friend and they squeeze that knee. Really squeeze that knee, okay? And breathe. Okay, you may feel a lot of heat building in this posture. Okay, think of that as a good sign that you're releasing some pent up, okay, some stale vibes in that right hip. And that's where we tend to hold a lot of our stale vibes, guys. So we want to let that go. As you're ready, let this one go and we'll turn it into a twist. So picking up that right foot, put it on the other side of your left leg. Make sure the foot's on the floor. And now both arms will again squeeze this right knee close. Notice this feels a little different in your right hip crease maybe.
And then as you're ready, just the left leg, just the left arm is holding the right leg. Right finger's behind you, push the floor, long spine, looking over that right shoulder. Breathe. Long spine, inhale. Belly button to spine, exhale as you twist. A few more breaths here, friends. Enjoy. Should feel good. For your last breaths here, maybe left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Deepen that twist. Remember, the length in the spine is crucial when you're twisting. As you're ready, bring that back around. Okay, extend all the legs, shake them out. And if you grab behind your knees, you can rock yourself all the way back. All right, friends, we're ready to rest. Maybe you want to rock your low back around a little bit. And then when it's time, extend your legs and your arms into Shavasana or some other comfortable resting posture. Close your eyes. Let your breath be soft and slow and effortless. Allow all effort, all sense of doing to drain out of your body into the floor. Feel all of your muscles relaxing, getting softer and softer with each breath. The inhales expand your body outward in all directions. And the exhales release any tension that remains. Please keep resting like this as long as you can. Thank you so much for joining me.